right, hello my awesome check-in leaders. I just wanted to send a quick video to you guys as I just got out of an awesome meeting with the lovely Nicole Friels. Nicole and Ryan are part of our check-in team and have been doing up to this point the majority of data entry and things like that, and I just was sort of meeting with her to get a good feel for the system, make sure that we're doing things effectively and efficiently. And after that meeting, we came up with a plan as for how to best all be on the same page with check-in. And I know that there have been some issues and problems that we've had, and so I just want to do my best to help you guys make sure that you can navigate through those issues and so we can best serve our families. So one of the main issues that has been coming up is families not being able to find themselves in the check-in system when they go to check-in. So say they have come for the first time, they go to the front desk, they fill out one of these cards, awesome, they go into the system, they go to their class. When they come the next week, they still can't find their name. They might come several times, still can't find their name, and so we fill out the orangish yellowish form, trying to figure out why they're not being found in the system, and that's been the process up to this point. So it turns out that there are two reasons why a family or a name will not come up in the system, in the check-in system. First reason is they haven't been given a grade, okay? The second reason is they don't have a pager number. If they don't have a grade or a pager number outside of this general name and address information, they won't come up in the system until they're given that information. So how can we make sure this doesn't happen to our families? The best way we can do that is for each check-in team to have one lead. And that lead person is going to get my ACS check-in information, and we're going to show you the next time you come in how to input all this information. There's nothing on here to indicate what grade the child should be in, so I'm going to add that. I'm going to revise this form. So we're going to have a new form starting this weekend, and there's also nothing on here that indicates a pager number, so that when you give a child a pager number, you can put it in the system. So so this is the process. A family comes in for the first time. Awesome. They still do this form. They fill out this form, except for now it will have a grade on it, and it will also have a part for the page number. You'll still do the same thing in that you go to check-in and you check them in as a first-time guest, and you just put in the name, first name, last name, parent name, and pager number. That's why we need to have the pager number here, because I want you to put in the pager number you assign them onto this form. Give them their sticker, have them go in. Put this to the side. The only difference is now, once check-in dies down, instead of just handing these to me at the end of the day, you yourself, I'm going to show you guys at my check-in leads how to input all this information so that we make sure it gets done, so that all the information is in the system, and next time our families come, they're for sure in the system, and nobody will fall through the cracks. So how do you do that? Katie is going to be on the ground showing you guys how to log in. I'm going to give you guys a sheet, and I'm going to give you my login information. Basically, you go, it's hard to explain, but it's pretty simple. You just go in under people, you fill in all the information, and then you got to assign the grade and the page number. So we'll show you how to do that this weekend. After you do it a couple times, you'll get the hang of it. And so basically, you're going to be inputting these. Once check-in dies down, inputting all the information. What's most important is that you have the parent name, the child name. Basically, you have all the information that's going to be on this card needs to be in there. So who are our check-in leads? Well, Nicole and Ryan are team leads for their hour. Then we've got Terry, Strawn, and Hannah. Out of Terry and Hannah, Terry, you're going to be the lead for your hour. Kim and Garth. Kim, you're the lead because you're the one who's inputs most of that data. And then for Nancy and Ken, Nancy, you'll be the lead for that. So those leads, Terry, Kim, Nancy, and then Ryan and Kim, you will be the ones who will be inputting this data. So that's how we're going to go forward starting this weekend. The other things that I just want to make sure we're all doing is first-time guest bags, those little brown bags. Make sure that our first-time guests are getting those. That's what they're there for. I know it's hard to remember sometimes in the busyness of things, but if you can remember, grab that bag. Make sure you give our families a first-time guest bag, and then also that we are filling out our we're glad you came. These are our first-time guest cards. So the name and address goes down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, bottom right. And then here there's an example card in the basket. Just make sure you say, for instance, this is Adam. Dear Adam, it was great to have you today. We hope to see you soon. Love, your TFC Kids family. And then just put it to the side, and then during the week I'll mail these out. Or if you'd like to go one step further and give it to their small group leader to fill out, you can do that too. Or if it's easier just to fill it out right there at the front desk during that time when it's no longer busy. So those will be the things that we're doing. We're inputting our first-time guests into the system. We're filling out our first-time guest cards. And any changes that need to be made on those yellow forms, I'm also going to be updating those. But any changes, if there needs to be a change in class or a change in allergies, or you need to add somebody to a family or take somebody away, we're going to show all of our check-in leads how to do that this weekend so that you can just knock those out on your own and be a ACS check-in system aficionado, guru. All right, I hope all this makes sense. I'm sure you may have some questions. I'll be around this weekend. Katie's going to be there as well. We've just trained all this, so we should be able to give everybody that they need, give you guys everything that you need, and we will be able to do what's best for our families, so we don't have any more issues of families not being in the system. And I know that's been very frustrating. So if you have any questions, email me. Otherwise, I'll see you guys this weekend. Love you guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your week.